Heavenhi wonder beings of Earth and beyond. If we accept that Earth is the area known to us on the world maps, I think it's much more than that. But that's kind of the level of what this video is gonna be about. So either you click on to the next one or you stay a little while longer. I'll show you or let you hear something more of the level of this what you're going to listen to, maybe potentially. You were born 9 months before that. What was the size of you? Not even one part, actually. It's 2 parts. And this was you and me, everyone you see. We're miracles. We're absolutely, unbelievably, magically, deluxe, abnormal, normal, supernatural, natural. Oh, the craziest wonder beings, all of us, even bugs. I mean, I don't have time. I do have time, but to go into all of this. But first, realize that you're miracle beings, because it's very important. Because we're at a time now on Earth where big things are going to happen. And if we're not awake, even though we might think we are, some hate the term, some think so, but they're not. Okay, so how do you know that I am? Well, how many people have you heard ask you or let you become aware of your size 9 months before you were born? I do this because we never think about this anymore, and it's so big, yet so small, but because of that. And you know, what is it made of? A sperm cell and an egg cell. What is it made of? It's made of the chromosomes, of the genes, of what you are. So what are genes? Genes are part of your DNA. That make up the how to build your body. So that's big. And how is that happening? Well, your DNA is rolled up and it's repeating itself. That's how your body knows, or whatever is building your body, it knows when to stop reading more of your DNA. It's repeating itself. That's how it knows. Okay, and inside there's also repetitions. So I cannot explain that. It's like a rainbow over and over again. So it's yellow and orange, and so the rest, and then again yellow, orange, and the rest, and then again yellow, orange, and the rest. So you know, your body knows, or whatever is building your body, that from yellow until the last one, and it starts with yellow again and does the same repetition again. It knows that's the full DNA, that's the full building of the body. And what eye color? Well, there's brown in there. So, but if you take the rainbow or purple, we don't have purple eyes. It's the first time I'm doing this, so just so you know. But it's highly advanced way of putting down an organic code that can be read. I mean, what is actually reading this? What is putting this together? I mean, what is building the sperm in her body? And even though we can find it, there must be some intelligence behind that, right? Because it's doing that automatically. It's doing that on its own, over and over again. And with the man, it just happens non-stop, and with the woman, it happens once a month. And there's a whole cycle. There's a whole build-up for it. The whole body prepares for it. This is not just a simple joke. This is crazy. But and your DNA is rolled up in proteins, and it's meters long if you stretch it out, but it's microscopic, and it's in every core of every cell in every body, all over you, except red blood cells. They don't have a cell core. But oh man, there's such a big system going on inside us, and it's working perfectly. And I don't know if any of you have ever felt that you are supposed to be here, or that the way you look kind of matches who you are. If you would give yourself an identity, I mean, give yourself a different hair color or a different curl. I know some people would have wanted things to be different of their body, like because when they fell down or something, or some tweak or something curved just a little bit different. But overall, how you look is who you are. See a different body, even though you think it's a beautiful body. Put yourself in there. Is that you? Imagine that you would look in the mirror and that would be you. That wouldn't be you. So is that a coincidence? I mean, the fact that we have eyes, apart from eye color and apart from how that's arranged and how that's given as a code in the seed of the man, or in the egg of the woman, both give a potential for eye color from themselves. So the body collects that information from, okay, what eye color do we have? Okay, so we put that gene in there. But also, which eye color was there before us, and this is given in the DNA. It gives this as an option as well. But the man in the sperm as well, it's given what eye color the man has, and from ancestors. And then there's a 50-50 division. 50% goes into the making of the baby, and when there's a connection between sperm and egg, and 50% is thrown away, so to speak. It's not there in the DNA anymore. And then there's a new body made, and a choice is made of which eye color, so to speak. Which eye color, and which one is so dormant, and I forgot this one. The dormant one is going to be the eye color. The not dormant one is going to be the one that's going to live long for when the next sperm cell or egg cell is going to be made. So then when this one is going to make contact with either the sperm or the egg, depends on which is which, another 50-50 division can be made. This is all arranged, and this is supposedly coming from a once upon a time nothing existing, long after a big bang, where there was just kind of light energy particles which had no gravity whatsoever. If gravity is even real, I do not think so. I think it's electrical and magnetic. But even rocks in space don't have gravity, but a trillionth of that is what a particle would have been from the Big Bang. And first there was just that, and then somehow these particles, even though from one point they banged away from each other, because when you have an explosion or it comes from one place and it goes away from that point, right? Without gravity as tiniest of particles, which isn't even matter, you could not find any other particle ever anymore if you would be in a ever growing vacuum weightless pace, ever expanding. Impossible. Yet somehow they tell us, and they want us to believe it's true, because then we can come up with a fear for death. An asteroid, I mean, it killed beings much bigger and stronger than us, so it kills us easily. It's not the case. It's not the case. We don't have anything to worry about. This place is here with a reason. We're here with a reason. You're here with a reason. I'm here with a reason. So even though this all sounds, the way I'm doing this, a little bit crappy, is what I'm supposed to be doing, I guess, because I feel like I have to do this. Oh look, 11:11, nice. So eyes, we have eyes. Apart from the color, how absurd it is that it's possible that we can get an eye color the way we get it. Absolutely. What? Because my mother had brown eyes, I get a potential for brown eyes because of her, because that information is put into a gene as a part of the full DNA. All genes together make up the DNA. Come on. Okay, we have sight. Apart from beautiful eyes, apart from how we get the eyes, we have sight. We can see the world around us. I'm gonna leave it at this. I'll see if this has any response. And well, I got so much more to say. What a beautiful world. Heavenhi, because why hello? Beautiful wonder beings, even bugs. What the actual?